About with AJ, and today we're headed to Jefferson to meet with County Commissioner Kozlowski. So jump on in and let's take a ride. Hi everyone, it's Out and About with AJ. I'm here today at the Ashtabula County Commissioner's office, and we are talking with Kozlowski. He is one of our county commissioners, and he's going to tell us some of the things that is involved in being a county commissioner, what their duties are, and how it affects us in Ashtabula County. Hi, Casey.
Hello. Hi, AJ. It's great to be with you.
I'm glad you could join us today. I'm excited about this.
I am too. I'm very excited.
Yay! The first question I have for you really isn't a question, because I usually ask, how did you become county commissioner? And we already know that you had to be voted in.
Sure.
So he'd like to thank everyone who voted for him.
Yes, thank you so very much. Appreciate that.
But I guess my next question then would be, how did you decide to become county commissioner?
Sure. So I've always had a passion for wanting to make a difference in the community. So, I thought, it's really easy to complain about things. Maybe you wish things were maybe different. Or it'd be great if we had this in our community. But I thought, boy, how exactly do I take the thoughts, ideas that I have, and turn that into reality? And the one way you can do that is to run for public office and take on a leadership role in the community. And now you get to be in a position to be able to make some of those things become a reality in the community that I call home.
Awesome. So we've got Casey making a difference. Great. The question I have for you then is, what do you think people should know about the county commissioner's office, or just county commissioner's job?
Sure. So one thing people should know is that we are a body of three. So there are 3 county commissioners here in Ashtabula County, and that we're elected at different times at the Board of County Commissioners. So I'm elected whenever you vote for governor here in the state of Ohio, whereas for the other 2 seats, you're elected when there's a president on the ballot. So that's something you should know is, that there are 3 commissioners, and they're all elected at different times here in Ashtabula County.
So it's important to get out and vote all of the time.
It sure is. It sure is. Now, one other thing people should know is that the county commissioners oversee the Ashtabula County Solid Waste District, and what that means is recycling.
Recycling. We like recycling.
We sure do like recycling. So the commissioners oversee the recycling program here in the county, and we're very fortunate to have numerous drop-off sites located all throughout Ashtabula County for people to be able to drop off their recyclables, their paper, their plastic, their glass, and all of those things. And above and beyond that, we also host a tire collection event here in Ashtabula County, and even a hazardous waste collection event as well, for people to rid of their bulbs, their batteries, and other products that you normally can't rid of in your regular trash.
Oh, wow. See, you learn something new every day. There are recycling sites all over Ashtabula County. I did not know that.
That's right.
Cool. Are we able to see one? Is there one close by?
We sure do. We have one close by. We should take a road trip.
All right. Out and About is now going out and about. We're going to go out and about with Casey, and we're going to actually see a recycling site. This is exciting. We have made it to the recycling center, and I kind of did some background on you, and This is kind of something you're very passionate about. This was sort of your project when you first became commissioner. Is that correct?
Sure was. It's funny you mentioned that. During my first term in office, this is one of the items that I worked on, and it was my goal to complete that during my first term, and we were able to get it done. We were able to bring back a countywide recycling program to Ashtabula County, and that's what we're at today, is one of our recycling drop-off sites, one of 15 sites that we have all throughout Ashtabula County.
15 sites. That's amazing. And now, my next question would be, how do people access this?
Sure. So we have a website set up. It's www.ashtabulacounty.us/recycle. And on that webpage, you can learn more about the county's recycling program, and you can also learn about the many items that can or cannot be recycled. And then it also has a directory of the various 15 sites all throughout Ashtabula County. And in addition to being on the website of what you can recycle, it's also posted on each of the recycling drop-off bins all throughout the county.
Right down here. Yeah. Because the important thing is, because recycling is so important, that we're not putting garbage out just into the environment, but we also don't want to yuck up the recycling center either.
And that's the key to success with our county's recycling program, is making sure that people are using the recycling program correctly. So you only want to make sure that you're recycling the items that are listed here. So you've got mixed paper, newspaper, and magazines, You have your various type of plastic products, your kitchen, laundry, bath bottles and containers, and then aluminum, of course, can be recycled, flattened cardboard. And what's unique about our program, because many of the recycling programs that you'll see throughout the country don't allow for you to recycle glass. We even have glass as one of the acceptable recycling items that you can drop off at our sites.
Excellent. That is awesome.
And it's really important too, I just want to make sure that everyone that's listening knows that when you're using our program, that you're going to want to make sure you're dropping all of the items loosely into the bins. So you can see I have newspaper here with me today.
Yes.
But many people like to dispose of their recyclables in bags or boxes, and perhaps some of those items aren't recyclable. Bags aren't, so you always want to be dropping those items off loosely into the bins.
All right, good to know.
Should I?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
All right. So we're going
In
to use
action.
one of the sites, and it's just this easy. Here's some old newspaper. Just like that, we're able to recycle in one of our bins.
I guess my next question would be that I live in a community that doesn't currently have one of these, and we're here at the Austinburg location, and I don't live in Austinburg, so can I still use this location to recycle my items?
Great question, and a question that many people ask. Yes, you certainly can. Any Ashtabula County resident can use any of the various 15 plus drop-off sites located throughout Ashtabula County. So you're welcome to use the site here in Austinburg. You're welcome to use the site in Conneaut, Ashtabula, any other number of communities throughout Ashtabula County.
Wonderful. And we can find all of those communities on the website, correct?
You sure can. It's listed right on the website. We have it listed here also on the bins as well, but ashtabulacounty.us/recycle.
Excellent.
And one other thing I do want to mention for those that are listening, Kingsville.
Thanks, library.
Yeah, Kingsville Library is going to be getting its very own site here very soon. We're really excited about that, and it's going to look very similar to this site right here.
Oh my gosh, we're going to throw a party on that day, and Casey's going to come. We'll have
Absolutely.
ribbon cutting ceremony, the whole bit.
I'll be there.
Awesome. So is there anything else that you would like to tell us about recycling that you feel people should know that is very important?
So I've always been a firm believer in recycling, and I hope many people take the opportunity to recycle, because the one thing that recycling does is it limits the environmental impact that some of these products have on the earth that we live in. So any number of things that you can recycle, try to take advantage of that, and that means less waste going into our landfills here in our country and all throughout the world. So please take advantage of every opportunity you can to recycle. And one other thing that's really important is for you also to take advantage of some of the other recycling program benefits that we have. We host a tire collection event once a year here in Ashtabula County for you to rid of those old tires that maybe have laying around the household. And then you also have here in Ashtabula County a hazardous waste collection event. And that's to rid of some of those other types of items that you normally can't throw away in the trash, like your batteries and your bulbs and things like that. That's also part of the county's recycling program.
Because we want to keep Ashtabula beautiful.
We sure do.
So if there's one thing that if people are watching the video, there's going to be one thing that they take away from this video today. What is that one piece of advice, knowledge, wisdom that you want folks to have?
So that's a great question. One thing I want most people to realize is, as one of your Ashtabula County commissioners, I represent each and every one of you. So it's really important that if you ever have a thought, an idea, a concern, don't hesitate to reach out to me or any of the county commissioners. The way that this recycling program was able to happen here in Ashtabula County was because many of the residents here in the county were asking, when is Ashtabula County going to have a recycling program back again? And we were able to turn an idea into reality. So know that a thought, a concern, an idea that you have can become reality, and I can certainly be helpful in making some of those efforts happen here in Ashtabula County.
Excellent, because he is he's accessible, he's here for you. Just call the commissioner's office, you'll chat up with him, right?
Anytime.
Okay, so one last thing before we go. I always like to do this if we have the time. It's what we call the Lipton's line of questioning. It came from inside the actor's studio with James Lipton. We're just going to get a little personal insight to Casey, so we're going to ask him some questions he's going to have to answer right off the top of it. Okay, so what is your favorite word?
My favorite word is excellent. I use excellent all the time for some reason. I love that word.
That's awesome, because I use awesome all the time. What's your least favorite word?
Sad. I don't like people to be sad. I don't like that word. I don't like to hear it anytime.
All right. I'm from the library. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book. So I don't know if I have one necessarily favorite book, but I'm a big believer in reading a lot of biographies and autobiographies. I like to read a lot of the presidential from our prior presidents.
You will be excelling in week 10 of summer reading.
All right, looking forward to it.
All right, a movie that moved you.
A movie that moved me. So, you know, the movie that moved me is anytime I see a movie video about 9/11, that just really moves me. And I get chills every time I watch that movie, or any number of movies that portray the events that happened in 9/11. And I get the chills, and I just get inspired to want to get involved and make a difference in our country in some way. But that's probably one of my movies that's really moved me.
Choice. A sound you love.
A sound I love. So, gosh, any number of sounds that are upbeat. Any number of sounds that are upbeat. I guess that's the kind of a sound that I like.
A sound you hate.
I hate the screeching sound on a chalkboard.
Oh, nails on a chalkboard.
Nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, not a fan at all.
A profession, if you weren't county commissioner, another profession you'd like to try.
I've always wanted to be a small business owner, have my own business. So I've always thought maybe someday I'd own a restaurant, a coffee shop, something like that.
Oh, cool.
So I think that'd be pretty neat.
Fun. You're gonna go get Casey coffee.
That's
that would
right.
be good.
That's right.
All right. What is a profession you would not want to try?
Profession I would not want to try. I would not want to be a telemarketer.
They have a tough job.
They have a tough job. I
People are
wouldn't want
not
that.
nice to them. Be
No.
nice to your telemarketers. Say no, thank you, and leave it at that. Their job is tough.
Exactly.
And if heaven exists, what do you hope to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Welcome. We've been waiting for you.
All right, good deal. Now I have the toughest question of all. Would you like to do this again sometime?
Absolutely. I had a great time.
All right.
Would love to do it another time.
Yay! So this has been your County Commissioner, Casey Kozlowski. We're out and about having fun, and we're going to see him again when Kingsville gets their recycling. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining us. Want to learn more about recycling or how our actions affect the environment? The library has plenty of books about that subject. Check them out.